While inside by the fireplace, it's the place to be right now, and we all have to venture out to the cold at some point, whether it's us or our four-legged friends. Safety is a priority this time of year. According to Maynard Animal Hospital, while fur does provide some insulation to our four-legged friends, it's not a perfect shield against those freezing temperatures. While it's not possible for all animals to come inside, Jen Farmer from Southeast Missouri Pets has a few tips.
To have outside, dog house, something, igloo, something of that sort. We recommend no bedding because bedding freezes, and that, of course, the dog lays on the cold, freezing bedding. So we use straw. Straw has that hollow core that helps out with that heating and insulation.
And while ice is a major, if not primary factor for us humans, Chris Miller from the Cape Girardeau Fire Department stresses the impact of the wind.
People don't realize that wind can really affect a lot of different things. Like in a fire, it makes the fire bigger. I think with the cold temperatures, it really chills the body down faster. And says before you know it, your body is going to start getting really cold just because of the simple wind that just adds much more cold to the atmosphere for sure.
These dangerous temperatures have prompted some warming centers to open up in the heartland. If you would like some more information on those, visit our website, kfes12.com, or of course, download our KFES News app.